You know, guys, I don't have anybody else to really open up to, so I'm just gonna talk to y'all. I don't want what I say or what I do to cause anyone to be discouraged or anything, because really I'm just expressing myself. So the whole purpose of this video I'm making now, not even really sure if I'm gonna post it or not, but you know, the whole purpose of this video I'm making is literally just to express my feelings. It doesn't really have a subject, you know, it's just how I feel about different things, you know. I just wanna say, like, those popular influencers, the people with these huge audiences, it's always these people who, instead of try to, you know, make a positive impact on society or make like a positive change with all the people that are like following them and stuff, it's like they don't do it because they're entertainers, so they don't care. A lot of entertainers don't really even care about how society is. Maybe they do care about how society is, but if society is bringing them attention, money, and everything else, they'll bypass it. It's kind of like that, because a lot of the influencers these days, a lot of Twitch streamers, a lot of popular people and big name people, you know, they're just sellouts. All of them, every last one of them. They're sellouts. They're contaminating all these other people's mind. If I was to go on TikTok, right, and I'm telling you, without any preferences, I mean with absolutely no preferences, it would be a few swipes away before seeing some girl in some tight clothes showing off her body. People that's literally parading themselves for attention, you know, for money, and then influencing other girls to parade themselves and wear tight clothes for attention. Life on the screen does have an impact on life behind the screen. I want you guys to know that. Just because it's the internet doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't mean that, oh, this is only on the internet. No. This internet life does affect reality too, because a lot of people take what they hear from the internet. Everybody starts talking like each other. Everybody starts using all the same slang, all the same terms. Everybody starts to sound alike. Everybody starts to do everything alike. It's like people just start to become clones because they want to seem cool, or they want to fit in, or they want to be like relevant, I guess. They want to stay relevant. I'm not gonna lie, it's lonely. It's lonely when you're not constantly following a trend. And a lot of people on the internet are hypocrites. A lot of them don't want to see something, but yet they influence that exact thing they don't want to see. A lot of people don't like to behave responsibly and mature on the internet. There's a lot of people that are immature because, you know, being immature, doing wild things, doing inappropriate things, that stuff sells. That stuff gets views. You know, shock factor, all of that. All that gets views and attention. You know what I mean? And people continue to do that. And I know I'm not the only one that talks about this. I know there's other people that talk about it too. I know there's other people that are tired. But people like me and people that probably talk about this same exact thing don't really go as viral as other people who are feeding into it. You get what I mean? Other people who are a part of it. It's literally a sad world we live in, man. It's a sad world, you know? And I've been in a happy mood, kinda. I've been in kinda a happy mood, you know? I'm in a happy mood when I'm distracted. You know that? When I'm listening to music, playing a video game, I'm always like literally sometimes just happy because I'm not really thinking, you know? But I feel like that's what people like, because people never like to address what's real. They like you distracted. They like you focusing on music, games, and different stuff, because it keeps your mind off of what you see. It keeps your mind off the truth. It keeps your mind off of what's real and what's right in front of you. And people will literally deny the truth blatantly in your face. They will deny the truth because they don't want to be reminded of it. They don't want to change. And about music as well, you know how toxic music could be too? You know, be careful to music you listen to, all right? You know, I get it. Some instrumentals can sound good, you know what I'm saying? And not more so the lyrics, but the beats sound good. All right, I understand that. Sometimes if a beat sound good to a song, but I don't like the lyrics, I just listen to the instrumental. That's how I work. But a lot of music is toxic too. A lot of the way music influences people is toxic too. People are just weird like that. They adapt to something, and it's almost like they try to become that something that they are adapting to or relating to. It's like they start acting like the artist who made the song, or they start acting like these influencers who they like so much, who they idolize so much. They start behaving like them, talking like them. They start literally becoming them instead of being themselves, instead of being authentic. You know, there's so many easily impressionable people out there. It's ridiculous. They get influenced by music. They get influenced by TikTokers. They get influenced by everything, and all this stuff is literally trash. It's like some people say they want to be treated with some respect. Let's say display themselves in a way that disrespects themselves. And when they get disrespected or treated with no kind of value or treated like a tool, like they're worthless, they get mad. But it's like, look at the way you represent yourself. Look at the way you're being seen right now. If you're a sellout, if you just want to be an object for society or an object for anybody, you already took away those rights. Your rights for respect, your rights to be seen a certain way. I just don't get it. I really don't. I don't get this society. I don't get this society at all. I don't get the world at all. There's times I don't really get my own family. I know a lot of you guys feel like an outcast sometimes too, you know? When your own family tells you there's something wrong with you. When people you meet just don't see value in you. You know, sometimes I just don't understand why it's so hard to make friends or find anyone to relate to. But then at the end, I do understand. Because when you be yourself, when you be different, when you be truthful, when you be real, when you don't follow a trend or idolize people, when you're not distracted, when you're actually following a narrow path, let's say, because that's what I'm doing, because I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus, I believe he sacrificed for all of our sins and stuff like that, so that definitely does single me out too, because people will hear that and say, oh, he's religious, you know, and it's not even that makes me sad. Also, even me being a Christian, know that not all Christians are like, you know, not all Christians follow what they say. Like, some Christians make Christian look bad because of how they behave, because of how some of them say something that is false, because of how some of them kind of change the meaning of the Bible and stuff like that. Like, there's so much people that literally give off confusion and try to lead others astray or try to control people for their own selfish benefit and gain. Even in the community of Christians, there's a lot of Christians who are against each other, just like there's a lot of people who are against each other. There's a lot of people that are against each other and in the same thing. Because it's so hard for people to get together and stick together because of everybody's individual egos and pride and beliefs and everything else, and people struggle to come to an understanding. And a lot of people are not humble enough to learn. A lot of people are not willing to put their pride aside, sit and listen and understand someone. They'll rather fight. Because there's a lot of people that don't like to admit that they're wrong. Like, our society sometimes is just so broken, man. Like, I take walks almost every day. And if I say hi to someone on the same sidewalk as me, they'll just ignore me, look away, or act like they don't even see me. There's a handful of them that might say hi, but most people don't even know how to communicate outside of their phone, or outside of their house, or outside of their line of work. It's like a lot of people only communicate under certain circumstances and then completely shut off. And I know some people can have anxiety. Some people can have a lot of communication issues. Some people could be going through their own stuff inside. So I'm not trying to invalidate anybody is individually going through, but it's good to have manners and respect. At least say hi. If somebody says hi to you, you can say hi back to them. That's not too much work. If you could do it at school, if you could do it at any other social setting, then you could do it just casually going through your day. Like, there's so many people who are lonely for no reason. Like me, I have 0 friends. If I do talk to, I talk to a handful of people on like Instagram who live thousands of miles away from me. And that shouldn't even be, bro. I should be able to say, hey, I live here and I talk to people from here. I talk to people in my neighborhood, but I can't say that because I don't. It's just disappointing. Anyway, guys, I know, I'm actively working towards making a change, even if it's a small change, even if I don't really make or anything or break any ground, even if I don't ever, let's say if I was to never become popular, if this video never makes a lot of views, if all my videos never even get noticed or recognized, you know what? I still consider it an accomplishment for an effort to try to make a change to these problems in our society, even if it's minute. Because it shows ultimately where your heart is. It shows that even if you were not to ever be seen, that's not even gonna stop you from trying. Even if others look down on you and disagree with you or think whatever they think about you, if that doesn't stop you from trying, you have a good heart, a strong heart. But anyway, it's starting to rain. I love you all. God bless you all. Bye.